Welcome back to the University of New Haven's Business Analytics Department series on the R language and working within the R Studio environment. And in today's video, we're going to talk about data structures, specifically a vector, how to build a vector, how to access a vector, and how to work it into our scripts. Okay, so what is a vector? It might sound a little complicated at first, but you'll be able to grasp it relatively easily. It's nothing more than a variable that holds multiple objects. So let's get started. Let me show you in the console window. We're going to create a variable called x. But instead of giving it a single value, we're going to let it hold multiple values. So we're going to put C for create, and then we're going to create some parentheses, and then inside, instead of just putting one value, let's put multiple. And hit enter. All right, now look in the upper right hand corner window where your variables are located, and you're going to see a variable called x, and then it has values 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 located in slots 1 through 5. Now, if we want to see what's in that variable x, we just treat it like a normal variable. We go to the console window, we type x, we hit enter, and then it will spit out all the values. Now, if we want to access a specific variable or a specific slot, we can put x, and then we use the brackets and say slot 2. It returns the value of 20. Because that is located in the second slot. So I want you to pause the video for a second and maybe try to do some calculator arithmetic with the slots instead of using the specific numbers. All right, now that you've had a chance to kind of play around with it, I'm going to do an example. Let's do slot 4, and we're going to subtract slot 1. And theoretically, we should get 30. And that's what we got. All right, what if we don't want to use numbers? Well, we can use it to hold strings or words or sentences or even files. So let's try to do just some series of names within our vector. So with the variable y will be a vector, and instead of holding number values, it will hold the terms Bob, Jan, George, Edgar, and Lisa. Enter, and you can see in the y variable, there's a character names. These are characters with the names Bob, Jan, George, Edgar, and Lisa. And just like any other type of code you may write in the console, you can copy and then paste it into the scripts window. You can hit the run button or control enter on Windows, and it will run the scripts for you and create those variables. Thanks again for joining us at UNH's Business Analytics program, our series on the R language. Feel free to click the link below and it will take you to the website where we have additional scripts and videos to help you get started with the R language.